in Boquete in the last couple of days. It's been raining so hard we weren't able to get out. But check out this beautiful area. Mountains all around. It's really pretty. So Kendra and I ventured out because the last few days it's been raining and the forecast was 100%, 100%, 100%. I don't think it stopped raining. So the rain broke a little bit. The storm has passed. So we're going to see a waterfall. So we made it to the entrance and discovered that the little car we have will not do this road down into this area. So we parked it on the side of the road and now we're heading down to see if we can see the waterfall. I think I can hear it right away, but the drive was pretty up here and now seems like we're getting close to the waterfall. So the first thing you're going to encounter is this bricky old bridge. I love old bridges. This thing's shaking. Look at that river below. Wow. That is amazing. They say this path is always wet, always slippery, but since the heavy rains, it's definitely that. So for hikers like Kendra and I, who are not very experienced, we have to be really, really careful up through here. So right away you're climbing and the hill is steep and uneven, so be careful. Right away this trail got steep and I went ahead and put my knee braces on just in case I needed them. And I got hot, took this jacket off. I can tell this is going to be quite a challenge for me, but I want to see the waterfall, so I'm going to do it. Let's go. We've just made it to the entrance. We haven't started the hike yet. That was just an introduction. So that should tell you something. So our ranger told us that the last part of the hike can be difficult. Looks like there's a going down before coming up, but I think the first part of the hike is maybe 25 minutes to 50 minutes, and it's an hour up and an hour back. So we'll see how we do. I'm optimistic that we'll be okay if we don't rush, but it's very slippery out here. I can tell already. Well, we're out here in the wilderness. Have to slow down and appreciate it. Careful. Our guide said turn left at the fork and we should be okay. We're not going that way, going that way. Let's do it. So that's waterfall number 1 right there. But I'm going to come back to that one. Go into number 2 first. I think we're coming up on it. Another successful hike, people. Check that out. Amazing. I'm hot and sweaty, but I made it. So this is waterfall number 2. I'm going to go back to see number 1. And who knows, maybe we'll see number 3. Wow, look at that. Isn't that amazing? Oh, I can feel the wind from it. Feel the energy from it already. We're coming down here. Set my poles down. And wow. That's amazing. Is it freezing?
There's no need to go to.
Wow. That's incredible. So, we've been waiting all week because it's been raining every day. It hasn't stopped. It finally stopped and we came out to see the waterfall. This is awesome. It feels amazing. Seeing this is so worth it. So guys, as you know, I'm not a hiker, but the hike wasn't that bad. This is very much worth it. So we made it to waterfall number 2, and about the hike overall, to me it was pretty steep and muddy, but it had rained a lot, so it is slippery. For the average person, I think you can still do it. Just take your time and be careful. There were some areas that I felt like if I step the wrong way, I'm going down the hill. So you do have to take precaution. I don't have any hiking or trekking poles yet. I'm still using sticks I find on the ground, but they actually help with my balance, so any little bit helps. But this was worth it. It's awesome. So now we've seen waterfall number 1, waterfall number 2. Unfortunately, we won't get a chance to see number 3 because there was a tree that fell down in the way. It's okay though. So we didn't get a chance to see waterfall number 3. A couple told us that there was a tree down. They didn't feel comfortable going over it, and we possibly could have done the hike, but going over a tree that's falling down might have been a bit much for us. So I'm saying I had to pass on that. That's a lot of water, and that's a powerful waterfall right there. I can feel the energy off of it. It's lovely. And it's so beautiful and green out here. It's amazing. So we're almost back to where we entered the park, but then we have to hike back down to the car. For me personally, I'm starting to see the beauty of hiking. I'm starting to realize that the nature itself is super important, and that you can take advantage of just the serene parts of nature just going on a hike like this. So although we went to a waterfall today, it's really not about going to the waterfall. It's about going to myself and being tranquil and being one and being at peace with nature. So those are just my thoughts, and I'm coming to finally start to realize that that's what I really love about it. That's a beautiful view. Love it. Well, this is not a first for us, but the car that we rented won't start. It just lost all power. So we'll be here for a while. So today has been a day full of rivers and waterfalls, I would say. Look at that. That's amazing. Take a closer look. Remember that song? Don't go chasing waterfalls, sticking to the rivers and the lakes that we used to. So today has been all about rivers and waterfalls, and they don't disappoint. Now I'm in the park in Boquete. You can see this amazing river that runs right beside it. Awesome. I can see people whitewater rafting right down through here.